Hello there.
Oh, I didn't think dead stomachs could get queasy, but here we are. Where are we, Sparky?
When are we, Morris? This is Shelmerston in Aggie's time. You should be able to find some memories of her here.
You are some dog, Sparky.
Okay. Alright, so what do we got going on here? The hunters. Lomul is sharpening his harpoon while Barwall prepares for this afternoon's bow practice. I can't click on anything here. Unop's hut. The children of the village often received a daily lesson from the current chief of the village. One of the village elders and widely respected for her advice and wisdom. Haven't had one of these in a while.
It was the worst night in the world when Aggie was born. It began in the old village, the one swept away by the rivers of fire. The ground shook and the earth split open and spat sparks. The sun hid and the huts burst into flame as we fled.
So Aggie was born on the day the volcano erupted.
I thought we would all die. Everyone washed in the burning orange death. And Aggie's mother howling with the pain of the child coming.
Did I say interrupted or erupted? That's when you're doing videos like this, every now and then you're like, wait, did I just mispronounce a word? What word did I say? I don't remember. Oh my god. I hate it.
We made it as far as the cliff top by the sea. The mountain was still roaring and roaring. The rock ran in rivers toward the sea. The air smelled of death and poison.
Are they going to sacrifice Aggie?
But Aggie was perfect. Small and angry, her tiny fists pummeling the air. I used my knife to cut the cord.
That's the bone knife in the museum.
We chose a spot for the new village, closer to the beach. The burning rivers cooled to pumice and black glass. I made sure everyone knew that a life that began in this way would be special. Not everyone believed me, but Aggie proved me right.
Why do I have a feeling that the village ended up, like, crucifying her? Oh, that's the end of it.
My goodness. Giving birth like that must have been awful. What a terrifying situation.
So, where do you think that knife is? Should we look around here, or...?
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen that knife before. Back at the museum, I reckon.
Okay, Morris, let's go.
Hold on, I want to look around and see what's going on. Anya, interesting name. Anya, in a game that has serious business with lighthouses. Sounds like a To the Moon reference. Oh, who's that? Apparently a nobody. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do here. Can I go to the left? Look at there's huts back there. No, it just takes me back to this guy. I'm trying. Oh, I see. I saw it now. I just had to hold it longer. All right, where was that bone knife? Not you. It is a bone knife, right? No, it's not. It's just a ritual knife. I don't think that's made out of bone. Whatever.
Beautiful. And to think that people had not long stopped using flint tools when this was made.
There is so much history in this knife.
Ooh.
I'd love to see what else it got up to.
Like cutting umbilical cords? Okay. 1 down, 5 to go.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again,
Oh,
Morris.
God, Sparky.
I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
All right, let's see how many Grenkins there are. So there's a Grenkin in here. The hell is that? Okay. I guess it's that. So how many are there? One of 10. All right, I'll look for a second one and then we'll go back. Nothing? This looks like a mannequin. There we go. Hey, Gizbargi. All right, let's go back. I've had enough Grenkins, to be honest. Oh, there's one in there, too. Okay. She's only got one eyebrow. I'm concerned. Wait, this is similar. Just it's the same spot, only different people? Okay. Ooh, busy gathering sticks for Unep's fire. It's a very lively place. Ketsi learned many things from Cirque, the fish person, about how best to raise the village goats. What does a fish person know about raising goats? Peebly on goat. This goat is perfectly happy to have Peebly on its back, but Peebly has never managed to get it to take him anywhere. Buna, although the village shares the goats, Buna is the one mostly in charge of looking after him. The ceremonial stone. This is the fancy stone. As long as anyone can remember, this carved stone has been the spiritual heart of the island, is where offerings are made, children are blessed, and the dead honored. How come every time there's like a crazy island with perhaps supernatural features, they always have like a heart, right? With like Lost had a heart of the island. And what was that other game I just played recently that had a heart of the island? I played a game just recently, like a month ago. I don't even remember. But it too had a heart of the island. I can't click on it. The priestess's hut. Safi, the priestess, is busy preparing a tincture for Cirque. So I guess this is Cirque? Okay.
Of course we watched her. We had heard of her birth and seen her on the shore. Her feet sometimes in the seawater, her body in the sun.
Okay.
We did not show ourselves at first. As a test, we left the mirror on the black shore, born of the volcano on the same day as her, and waited to see what would happen. To see if it called to her.
Okay, we saw the mirror.
She picked it up, turned it from side to side. She took it home. The next time I saw her, I introduced myself. We sang together, and I showed her how the mirror worked. How if you emptied your mind and thought of air and light and sea, you would see things in its surface. how things would unfurl in the future. Aggie was better at mirror gazing than any of us sea folk.
Okay.
She saw a girl, her own daughter not yet born, as leader of the dry folk. I told Aggie to keep on gazing into that mirror, that one day the island would need something more than a leader.
So did she have that daughter? Is this an absolute future or is it a probable future?
Oh, I had a box of rocks that looked like that mirror somewhere. Where did I put it?
In the museum, Morris. It's in the museum. Circa is one of the few fish people to regularly visit the village and share knowledge with the visitors. All right, let's head back. We know where the mirror is. Hello? Not mirror? Oh, wait, there was another one, wasn't there? Hold on. I believe there was another one. Somewhere. Or no. First of all, let's check out this Grenkin. Where's this Grenkin at? Oh, probably in here. Is this really her? This is strange. The hell? I can't like move around. Like not even here, I can't move around. I don't think this is here, and it's not pulsating either. But I'm glad I'm looking. It's weird that we can go all the way down into her heart. Can I just exit? Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's things over here that I can click on. So what do we have? Probably one of these. Or this. Perfect. It's a hot dog. All right, let's go look for that mirror. Oh my god, there it is. I can't believe I overlooked it. I forgot about this box up here. I knew it wasn't crazy. It was just off to the side a little bit.
Whoa. This thing is really powerful, Morris. Can you feel it?
No. I don't think I can. Let's set this question mark up, which is obviously this. They tried to be sneaky and put a question mark in there. Sneaky. Okay. Is there one in here? Not that. How about these? How are these? What? Alright, that one was a little ridiculous. I'm glad it was not very sensitive, though. Alright, 7 out of 10. Let's go talk to another person. Whomever this may be. At least they got 2 eyebrows. Why is it that we're starting at one end with a person like in your face and then we go to the right? It's weird. Safi, the priestess of the village, has spent the morning cleaning the stone and is now blessing it. So didn't they say earlier that like nothing grows on it? Like it stays pristine no matter what? If it stays pristine, why does she need to clean it? Something's fishy about that. Rupa has just finished weaving this fine blanket for her brother Utzel. Utzel is the oldest person on the island and the only one with 2 huts in his homestead. Jarek is sprucing up the clearing in advance of the weekly conclave. Everyone from the island will be there and Utzel likes to be tiny. Classic Utzel. Lomel Barwal Ibni, Chief Hunter.
I was always fearless. My mother Aggie told me there was nothing I couldn't do. With Otsul and without, I hunted the deer in the woods and the hares on the mountain, all before I had taken my first lover.
Damn, this is Aggie's daughter. Okay.
And younger still, one time Aggie had me knock her tooth out when she was in terrible pain. I didn't mind even when the blood poured out. It was easy for me.
God!
Spears and knives were my nature. Death and courage were my meat and drink. I knew about Aggie's mirror, of course, but did not believe all of it. When Aggie warned us the Mauler was sick and there would be fewer calves for the following years, none of us listened. It was to be my first cull. I wanted their blood. It was my nature. We would not take less of the Morlo just because an old woman told us to.
This person's very bloodthirsty.
She came to the beach after the Morlo slaughter, her hair wild, eyes burning with fury, raged and shouted like a woman out of her mind. We had killed too many, she said. Then she left the village, told us she was done with all of us, forever. As Otsul marked me with oil and blood, I did not mourn my mother leaving. I was young and foolish, and the sight of her ashamed me. But of course, I did not see what was to come.
Everybody dies.
To think that they were still having the same arguments about the Morlo way back in the Bronze Age.
Aggie must have sensed the trouble ahead. Maybe she was trying to find a way to prevent it.
All right, what is that? Maybe a barnacle? There were barnacles, right? Not there. I thought there were barnacles. Yeah. All right, let's get Mr. Happy Face. That's probably the boat. That's a little creepy. Oh, oh. Really? That was it? All right, that one was weird as well. So there should be 2 left, I think. Also, that's starting to not look like a barnacle to me. Oh, there's a bottle in here. Oh, a message in a bottle. And a barnacle. Whoa, what's this? Ship's telegraph. What is that? Wait, what is it? Is it the Morlo itself? I'll take it. So you need one more Grenkin. I thought maybe this was the Morlo up here, but I don't think it is. So what is that? It's got to be Morlo related, right? It doesn't feel like any of these things. I can't tell what it is. Wait a minute. That thing wasn't broken out before, was it? I don't know. You would think it was Morlo related. So it looks split in half, but I don't know. Probably not in here because we already had the knife in there, right? What is that? Funnel? Oh, that's the funnel from before. Oh, there's something in here too. Oh, well, I got that one. Yeah, I don't know what that object is. It's hard to... It looks like it's cut in half. There needs to be a way to tell me that I found all the Grenkins. In case I missed that 10 out of 10 that I just saw. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I thought I was onto something here. Oh, it was this. Oh, I see it now. It was just because it was on the edge, it was at a weird angle.
What a beautiful object. Delighted to have it in our museum.
Okay, another one down. We have no more Grenkins to look for, so we've got 3 more people to dive into. Are we going the other way now? No, we're still going the same way. Thunders! Ibni is giving Anya a bow lesson. Lommel is sharpening his harpoon, and Burwall is preparing the dried Morlo meat. Hunap is giving her blessing to Uv and Yanya's marriage despite her misgivings about her daughter marrying the village stick gatherer. Wow. A tale as old as time. Cutscene learned many things from Cirque, the fish person, about how best to raise the village goats. We already know that.
She was alone, and I would bring her food sometimes, samphire and sea urchins. She would make dry food and we would eat it together. Textures unlike any we knew that broke apart in your hands and in your mouth.
Samphire and sea urchins. So is this what the girl from earlier is named after, I'd assume?
We would sing together, make tea together. We became her family. The dry folk left her alone. She had a companion for a few seasons, a hind who came down from the mountain and slept at her fire. And then, for a few more, a golden hair that ate from her hand. One night we all felt it. Those of us in the water and those above. The island waking, rumbling, alive again, more furious than before.
Okay.
Found Aggie awake, tending her fire, unsleeping, unresting, staring into her mirror. She told me she'd seen the island sinking into orange fire and boiling sea, lost forever above and below. The village and our town in the sea caves, all gone.
So she sacrificed herself to save the island.
Aggie went to the shore and blew the sinistral shell, calling our people up from the water. Aggie sang for them, the oldest song, and we spoke for some time. That night, the sea and sky was all the same color, a deep grey blue like a mackerel's back without the glitter. As the dawn approached, Aggie left the beach to return to her people, to tell them what must be done.
Things are getting serious.
I'm not sure I want to see what happens next.
We have to, Morris.
Okay. So we've seen that one. That should not be hard to find. Where it be? Not there? Not there? Where was it? Oh, it's back this way. Spins the other way.
Such a small thing. But it changed the entire course of our island.
Okay. Let's go back. We got 2 more to do. 1 more to do, because I can count. That's a fish person. It's got stuff on it, so not as pristine. Whoa. Hutzel.
We heard the shell and knew Aggie had returned. Ibni was the leader then. It had taken many seasons, more than we would have liked, but there were finally enough Morlo again and our village was growing. We were strong.
Man, this game, it's got such strong voice acting. It's so well done, and it definitely elevates the game to the next level. I think. It would have made me sad if it wasn't this strong for such a pretty game. I'm glad that they went this route. They found people that can do this type of voice acting.
Some of the younger ones didn't know Aggie and didn't want to hear her. Called her a moon-shot crone. But Ibni looked in her mother's face and saw the truth of it. The end would come. The earth was growling again. There would be hot rivers of death and clouds of poison. But Aggie brought us the answer. She would give herself to the island. Ibni's voice shook. Surely a deer or a goat would be enough. The year's finest, blackest calf. Aggie cast down her eyes and shook her head. We all knew. I offered my blade, but Aggie turned me away. She took her knife that had cut her own cord the night the volcano last erupted and wrapped Ibni's fingers tight around the bone hilt. It must be you, Ibni, she said, and it must be now before the sun comes up. This day, this morning, or we are all gone. The village, the people, the island. Aggie embraced her daughter. Ibni whispered something, but I could not catch the words. Both women's faces shone with tears. Aggie sat on the ceremonial stone, the tears streaming now from all of us. Aggie delivered her final message. She told us her body must not be burned or given to the sea, but lain in the earth of the island beneath the mountain. Ibni was shaking, and then I realized it was not just Ibni. The whole island was trembling under our feet, waking up. Aggie told Ibni to be quick, the end was coming. As Aggie took Ibni's hand and guided the knife to her side, we saw the fish folk rising from the sea, hundreds of them, so many. I had no idea there were so many. Aggie was quiet the whole time, but Ibni cried out. A sound of longing and hurting from her heart like I had never heard. Then she fell silent, and as Aggie's life poured from her body, the island and everything on it fell suddenly still. Utterly still.
And she's paid for it for eons afterwards.
We wept then, in sorrow and relief. Then the fish folk were among us, countless, numberless. One embraced Ibni, holding her up as it seemed her own legs might give way. When the sun came up that day, land and sea folk stood together for the first time, talking and singing the old songs, Aggie's songs, together. Ibni and the fish folk took Aggie up onto the mountain. They laid her in the peat alongside the knife and all the things she would need on her journey. Ibni watched over Aggie for days afterwards. Before she was covered, she placed a sacred carved stone, Aggie's beloved hair, inside her mother's mouth, to guide her and help her keep the mountain still forever. And so it was.
Aww.
Oh, Aggie. Now that's bravery.
So the little rabbit and Aggie. All right, let's go back. Excuse me, I just want to click. Oh, I gotta go this way. Never mind. That's 5. That's 5.
Hey, Sparky, it feels a bit, well, disrespectful looking inside Aggie's body like that.
You were the one who dug her up and put her on a plinth, Morris.
Yeah, but I...
Relax, Morris. This body isn't Aggie anymore. She's long past needing this old thing.
Well, all right then.
Okay, Morris. I'll level with you. We absolutely didn't need to find Aggie's mementos in order for me to sniff her out. She's here, and waiting for you. She has been this whole time.
But then, why did we need to visit the Bronze Age?
Aggie thought it was important for you to see those memories, so you would understand her path before you met her. But also, wasn't it cool?
That it was. The things I've seen now. Oh, Sparky, thank you so much. To think, for a while there, I was worried that being dead was gonna be boring.
You are very welcome, Morris. Okay, so, shall we go say hello to Aggie?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Hello, Aggie.
Morris, Sparky, it's so good to see you both.
Hey, Aggie.
Wait, you know me?
Of course I do. Morris Lupton, one of the best-loved men in the history of Shelmerston, with the very finest dog.
Me? Oh, I don't know.
Come now, let's go out of this place, into the air.
Okay. Sure. I guess.
The one part of Shelmerston that looks just the same as the first day I saw it. I suppose it always will.
I love this beach. It's always been my favorite beach. I'm gonna go run.
Aggie, look at Sparky. She's shining.
That's the hope and the joy shining out of her.
That's it, isn't it? The point of all of this.
It is hope. Home. This island, it chose the two of you just as it chose me.
And where will you be heading now? Heaven or something?
Heaven, what's that?
Well, I don't quite know how to explain it. But to me, it would be an awful lot like this beach.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm hoping to see Ibni, my daughter. It's been a very long time, but I remember her. We never forget the ones we love, do we, Morris?
No, I don't suppose we do.
I think she wants something, Morris.
Huh. Would you look at that? I just found a tennis ball in my pocket. Here you are, girl.
He collected stories of this place. Well, that was a lovely game. I really liked it. The voice acting was superb. It really brought the game to a special level, I think. But the art style, I love the art style, the minimalistic style, the colors, the palette. See, that's pretty. And it was a neat little story, right? It was a local myth. Just a nice little local myth on a little island off the coast of England. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed. If there's no scene after the credits, then thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.